In this interview, we delve into the profound realm of motherhood, exploring personal narratives, challenges, and the extraordinary moments that shape the journey of those who embrace the role of a mother. Join us as we unravel the diverse experiences and insights that define the essence of motherhood. How do you balance your work responsibilities with the role as a mother?
All right. I'm balancing work and motherhood. That can definitely be, you know, a juggling act. Like, it's all about finding a routine that works and staying disciplined, sticking with it. I have a toddler as well, so we're now in the middle of potty training, and it's been quite a challenge, even with the newborn, because there are times when I'm like trying to stay on schedule, and there are things that still don't get done. And I don't really have much help, and that's the next part. You need a good support system. Definitely need to have that, because trust me, there are times where it can just get so overwhelming, and you just feel like you're gonna lose your mind.
Wow.
Yep.
What methods do you use to manage stress and maintain a positive mindset?
All right. When it comes to stress now and staying positive, because that's like the key.
Mm-hmm.
Um, a few strategies that work for me. First, I make sure to take breaks and do something when I like if it's going on TikTok, making a few the videos and laugh off of myself, or calling up a
Yeah.
few friends. Yeah, and even with my toddler, me and her, we just vibe. We watch our Coco Melon and stuff like that. We sing along. We find some other cartoon we should like. I will watch it, and keep your friends around, the ones that were real and true to you. If you have anything where you feel you need for vent about, or just get some advice on. Yeah, you can leave your call your friends, yeah, whosoever you have in your circle, and trying to isolate yourself, because when, especially after you give birth, it's like everybody's so busy with them own thing. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
them forget say, all right, maybe not a call, or see if she all right, and
Yeah.
Yes, so don't take it too personally if you feel like people not really reach out to you upon a level. Because I was there. I was there like near the ending of my pregnancy, and even after I gave birth, like, especially since my move. Wow, that's the next part. But
Mm.
yeah, keep your friends nearby, so you can vent and talk about whatever it is that you feel you need some advice on.
Okay.
Just focus on gratitude,
Mm-hmm.
instead of dwelling on the negative. Keep the positive, and be thankful and grateful for whatever it is that you have going on.
Mm-hmm.
I know, no fret too much about why you don't have, or what you want, what you think you can get.
Yeah. Are there any specific challenges you face as a working mother, and how do you overcome them?
All right. So right now I'm not working because I just have a baby, but being a mother, a working mother, work life balance. Whoa, that one they kind of rough, care. But um, it's more so realizing the importance of the precious moments you have to try, because it's you can't get too much to work and not pay attention to what's going on at home. But for single mothers, it's gonna be way harder. If it's just them have to have the kids them in a daycare while them go work, and sometimes you're gonna miss out on a few things because of work, or you have to just try find one balance and
Mm-hmm.
make the best of it. Have quality time with your kids and your family, and just find the harmony between the two. You understand?
Mm-hmm. How do you ensure You spend quality time with the children, especially when you have like a busy schedule.
How do I ensure to spend quality time with them?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes if me have a bus a one call out, me do it. Me not go hide and talk. I will for sure, like if me feel a way about sending her to daycare that day, or she say for instance she wake up with a fever or something like that. I prefer to stay with her, than go to work.
Mhm.
Yes, so it's all about the balance, as I said before, finding the harmony
Mhm.
and just ensure that you're there for the simple things because you can't overlook them there too. And I said, sure, adjust this or adjust that.
Mhm.
You have to just realize, say, boy, as a mother, your kids them come first.
That's true. Have you established a support system to help you navigate the demands of both like work and motherhood?
Right. Especially since moving, it was kind of hard at first because everything was new and I didn't know my way around. So, like after about 3, 4 months of living down here now, it started to get a little bit easier. Um, I met a few people who were kind of in the same situation as me. So then I go around and ask for advice and best day care and stuff like that. And I switched jobs too. So it got a bit easier with this job that I'm at right now.
Okay.
So yeah. So it's the schedule more so because I was working from at the first job that was at Walmart. I was working from like 3 in the afternoon till 10 in the night, and
Oh.
when I had to make sure to as 10 o'clock come, I have to just grab everything and head to the daycare because if 10:30 ever catch me, I'm more money that
Wow.
yeah.
What self-care practices do you prioritize to maintain like your mental well-being?
All right. Some of them, um, as I mentioned before, TikTok. It does uplift my spirit at times, and if it's either watching it or me myself doing the videos or trying to do the challenges, and I like to get my nails done. I found this really nice salon where I go get my shampoo, get my hair shampoo and dried and stuff like that. Sometimes if I can't do it myself, and it's either, planning a movie night with Bay or just me, myself. I'll just sit down and watch my show them and laugh to myself and find something entertaining to do if I'm not trying to go outside, you know what I mean? Because
Mm.
if it's not that, then I would go to the mall or go shopping. Trust me, sometimes I wonder why. What them call it? What them call it, Kerisha? Um, what mother would I say? Impulsive shop or
Oh
something like that.
yes, impulsive shopper.
Yes, girl, I did a
Yeah.
lot of that.
It feels good.
And then when you come home with the stuff, then me I said, Jesus Christ, why am I really go buy this?
Yeah, that's when the impulse finish off.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, how do you handle any feelings of guilt that may arise in trying to meet both work and parenting experiences or expectations?
Wow, that can be tough. That can be very tough. But I try to remind myself that I'm doing the best that I can. I focus on, trying to spend quality time with my kids, family, my support system. Try to have a positive impact on my children's lives as well, because that is very important. I don't beat myself up too much. Like if I feel let down, I try to give myself grace because and understand that I'm just doing the best that I can, and remind myself that it's just one of them things.
Fair. Have you implemented any time management techniques that have proven effective for you?
Time management is definitely key. That is definitely key, especially when juggling work and parenting. Um, Techniques that I find to be effective is like prioritizing tasks. Like sometimes I'm in bed, like I'm getting ready to go to bed, and then I find myself thinking about tomorrow's, plans. Like, all right, I get the baby down. I try to focus on my toddler for a while, then I start to dinner prep or, straighten up the place and make a to-do list basically.
Yeah.
So I try to make a to-do list and I try to stick with it because time management, as I say, is important. So it's a schedule for me that I've developed with the baby as well. So I try to stay on schedule. And there are times when I do feel like I'm behind because, as I said, things happen every day. And it's like just going with the flow, making sure that everybody is all right. Sometimes I even look after myself less because I'm just, yeah, I'm busy with everything else, trying to keep everything else straight.
Okay. It sounds like a lot.
Yeah,
But
man, it can be. That's why your support system is very important.
mhm. Before I ask my very last question, this is something that a lot of persons talk about. Like females have voice to say when they become mothers, it's like a 9 to 5. Men
Oh,
just think that,
yes.
you're a mother, so you just basically fit yourself into that lifestyle.
Oh,
So
yes.
what insight can you give on that to say how you feel about it? Do you believe that it's like a 9 to 5, or just believe that it's just one of your roles? Them you just work into being a nurturing person because you become a
All
mother,
right. So,
so it naturally comes.
first and foremost, when I had my first child, yes, I was like, okay, I'm a mother now. Wow, this is a lot. Like it can be a lot some days, and that was just with one. And then you find it getting easier, yes. You find it getting easier, but life has its challenges as its own, and it's just about keeping your head in there. You gotta keep it in. You gotta just stick it out and know that, all right, you have to do this for your babies or your baby, and trust me, girl,
Hmm.
it's a very rocky road, and if you're not stand up strong, trust me, man.
You forget kick away.
Your foot get kicked away. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I thought me I gonna share one little story time. It's not gonna be too long.
Yeah.
So when I had my first, right? Um my spouse and I we weren't really in a great place. And about 4 months after giving birth, because he wasn't even there when I had the baby and thing. And then one of my friend was like, she called me up and she said to me, I see a baby father. I say, yeah, where? And she said, yeah, but they go to the beach. I'm see him on the beach with a foreigner. And she said, why she never tell me earlier is because she know me just have baby.
Wow.
And yeah, it was just right after that, I start seeing the pictures on the internet. And I'm like, shit, she never did tell no lie. So then
Wow.
no, after that girl, my mental health take a turn for the worst. Like me literally consider suicide. I took the pills and everything.
Wow.
And yes, I send my mother one text and she called my father fast and then find me and say, what me I go like me an idiot I kill myself, and life is more than that. I'm not for just sit down and take better I'm reach out to somebody, talk to somebody and try for voice whatever it is me have, and I go on inside and you know but If it wasn't for my father that day, I probably wouldn't be here today to tell that story. So I'm
Wow.
just saying all of that to say, sometime when we have kids for the man them feel like say, oh, she not gonna away. She right this so she stay with the baby. And them treat you some way and then put you through some things. And if you're not firm in yourself and strong and hold on and keep in mind that here, you know, this too shall pass. Some things will reach you. And I just so you have to just try to keep the support from your friends, them, your family members who you can trust. Because sometimes you only have people who want to listen for care back or you know, you have to know them people are different from the real ones who are gonna really hold it out with you and give you the advice where you need for push forward. So at the time I didn't have that and I learned the hard way that me I go have to need that. So we have to just keep that in mind and press on
Mm.
and cling to your happy place. Don't dwell too much on the negatives and what's going wrong. Because you're gonna leave down to one part where dark. Hard to find the light down there so.
This is true. That is very much true. So, what advice would you give to another working mother who may be navigating similar challenges as yourself?
To all the amazing working mothers out there, my advice would be kind to yourself. Embrace your imperfections. It don't matter what they are. Remember that you are doing an incredible job. That's you're juggling multiple responsibilities. That's not easy. You know, don't be too hard on yourself. Don't beat yourself up. When things don't go according to the plan. You understand? Sometimes we have to jump to a plan B or a C. Sometimes, you know, prioritize self care and make time for the activities that bring you joy. You know, find some way to recharge your energy. Surround yourself with support. Get your supportive background going and for you know your family members, your friends who can lend a helping hand. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be ashamed to ask for help. We all need help. Because sometimes we need the help and because we said, sure, you know, if I go call John and John go say, no, you go feel away. It's better you ask John and John say no. Then if John say no, go ask Mary or Stacy or somebody. You understand? No shame no day another thing. That's just how life is sometimes and we have to keep one another strong. Just keep rocking it.
Mm. Powerful message. What one word can you use to describe motherhood?
What one word I can use to describe motherhood?
Yeah.
It's difficult and challenging. And as I say, without the right support, you just have to be vigilant.
Mm.
You have to be vigilant in everything and just know, say, you're in it for the better for you and your baby or your kids.
You're in the background. Yeah. Yes. So we have come to the ending of our interview. I appreciate you giving your insights about motherhood, and I do admire, you know, your techniques, your ways, because if persons see how young you look like 16, look like you're not no pitney, I look fresh. So I do commend you on what you have been doing and you continue to do. So I appreciate you being a part of the interview. Thank you very much.
All right, you won.